need people to carry out those ideas. I think we're not short of ideas. I think we're short of doing things.
Hey, Aryeh. Am I supposed to be in my car? Everybody's in their car.
I get in just to go on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm building a mikveh.
Unfortunately, I'm in the car. I went to the Minatzchim of the Plotkin family.
Hey. So that yesterday.
Is Gvura Shebe Minatzchim.
I think last week somebody said we're going to get a report this week about this Yoim of learning in Yonah Mashiach Agula. We're supposed to get an update today, no? Oh, came on just in the right time. I just said that last week we unanimously voted that you will give us an update on where you're up to with the right, Rabbi Binyamin's son.
Yeah, zicher. We're also Chevre, we're holding that we need more Chevre to help me. Please, Bar Lo Yeda.
Okay, so tell us exactly what you need help with. What did you do that we need to help you?
Reuven, hold on a minute. We made up it's going to happen the Shchedesh of, right? That was one thing we made up. At least we have a date. Right? So we have a date. That's what we have. We have a date of Shchedesh of, if we're still in Golis.
Chas v'shalom.
Chas v'shalom, yeah. So, okay, so we need people to start calling. So hold on. So we need people to start calling. Who are we going to call? Who are we gearing to?
I think we should first find a platform. I think if we can get Torah anytime to be willing to do this, I don't know. We have to figure out who has.
I think we're limiting ourselves. So we're doing for looking for one person, just like we did.
I think it's a possibility. I mean, it shouldn't be the only one. Torah anytime shouldn't be the only one. But I think if it's being run by one of these larger organizations that already have this, I think it could possibly would be the best way of making it a very successful event.
I hate to be blunt, but we said the same thing last week. Did anybody pick up a phone or try to connect to someone about it?
No, I don't know, not me.
That's what I'm saying. We have to make phone calls. So 1 minute. Let's first find out how we want to do it. Let's get a general consensus here.
I think we went through this last week.
Huh?
I think we went through the same verbal exercise last week.
Ich gedenk nicht. What did we say? What did we say last week? What did we say last week?
We said last week that you are going to take this project and you're going to make a list and you're going to tell us who you want us to call. I'm not joking.
I'm also not joking. I can't do it myself. Okay, let's make it, very. If like I said, I need 1 or 2 chevra together with me. You know what I mean? I'm ready to help. So, who's ready to do it? I'm ready to help together with at least 2 chevra. At least. Yeah, I see all the hands. Not too many people. Put your hands down. We have okay, good enough. Watching good enough.
Last week we said.
Finished as I pushed that man. Finished as I pushed.
Last week was said that you will do it and we will help you. and you're going to tell us what we need to help you with. Help krijgt. Toive pula achas bij 11 van ochis.
Yeah. Okay. Those are the words. Who else is ready to help?
Depends what you need help with.
We need help planning how we're doing it, what we're doing. How we're doing it. Who, when, who, was. Right?
Not to chas v'shalom pour cold water, but what if we did a smaller one, let's say on Rosh Chodesh Sivan, and then we've got a little bit of experience. So then we can think of doing a bigger on Rosh Chodesh Av.
No, that doesn't work that way. When we do something with tutos, my hand with fish, like everything.
Fine, but let's do.
It's not going to work.
It's too short notice. What?
No. Rosh Chodesh Av is perfect. I think Rosh Chodesh Av is perfect. We just need two other people, two other chevra to commit themselves.
To commit themselves to what? To give
For this new project, just like we did by the Ubikshu. You know the Ubikshu? We got together all the different parts of Judaism. You know what I'm talking about? Are you involved in Ubikshu? Okay. Anyways, I'm ready to do it. I'm ready. I'm waiting for another two chevra. I have to go. I'm gonna be on, but not with the video.
Hold on. You ready to do what? You ready to help or to
take a chayis? To take a chayis, basically to do it from A to Z.
Okay.
Design a shutuf. Design a shutuf.
No.
Just like a big show.
I can dare the big show. In the big show, there was one person that's why it happened. Sandy carried it, and the people helping him. But Sandy and they can't. He didn't sit there and wait. Who else is coming? I'm going to help somebody else. They carried it. So what we spoke last week is you will carry and we will help you. But first you have to commit.
Hold on. Let me just get it out there. Hold on. The Bzusha. I'm still taking care of this booklet. I don't know if you know. I'm still working on this booklet over here. We're trying to get it to other languages. We're trying to get it to. So Baruch Hashem, so I have something on my head. It's not like I'm a free agent over here, but I'm ready to do it with the other two chevra, ready to be started over here. You know what I mean?
I told you, you give me a list of names of people you want to call.
Okay, but we don't know what we're doing yet. Names, but we don't know what we're doing yet. We don't know what we're doing yet. We don't have a plan. It's a very general plan. I need another two chevra to discuss it, to help. You know what I mean?
You call a meeting for it, I'll be nether. I will join the meeting.
Isn't this a meeting for that?
No, this is the meeting for the meeting. Stay.
We can make this the meeting now for it. Nothing wrong, but it's
this is the meeting. Okay, let's make the meeting. We're doing it right now.
So what is it that you
want? How are we doing?
You muted. Benjamin said you're muted.
Yeah. I'm here. Okay, Chavra, we gotta get up to the plate. We gotta stand up to the plate over here. It's a bit too quiet. I'm sorry.
So you're thinking about doing a Yom Iyun, a Yom Limud?
A Yom Iyun, exactly. Just like the Bikshu, we got together different segments of the Jewish people, right? We got the Frume, the Litvische.
No, I know. I see it right there.
Okay, and And the idea is that we're gonna give shiurim the whole
No, I
day
would-
on.
So we
on
need,
Noda
yeah,
Mashiach.
exactly. So I'm thinking to have
So
in-person.
I wasn't there
and
by
also
a big
online.
shoe, but why don't you just copy and paste? Why don't you just get the same thing you did then, do it again?
Okay, Adrabah, Noda Bzusha, what do you think? You got the same people to come and talk?
If it works once.
Depends if these are the right people.
You probably need more than just those, and also those. I think those chaver should be used again for maybe for the evikshu and to expand it. The limud Torah, I think, might be a little different than who are the people that will speak. I don't know. I'm just.
What's a vikshud? It was like tefillah. It wasn't.
It was a yom tefillah, a tefillah that we did an hour of that, whatever. We all sat together, and we had, speakers from across the world that gave divrei yesod to us.
I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't understand why people are afraid to step up to the plate. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know. What's going on over here? What's happening over here? Minatzchim, Chevra, we falling asleep or what?
I think people are lacking clarity of what's needed from them. We just say what we need.
Well, this is what we need: people to step up to the plate and to
do what?
To be dedicated to this cause, to this pu'ula, to make it theirs, to make it their project. Okay, and this is a question. And this is a question. Okay, so till we get people to dedicate themselves, maybe we can talk of different ideas. So does it make sense to do the same thing that we did by Bikshu? You want to get different people? Who was mentioning that? Ruben, what do you think?
I don't think we should be limited to that. I don't think we should be limited. Some of those people will be easy. And Moshe Weinberg will be easy to get him to do an hour share.
Okay.
But that guy from Yavne, the head of the school of Yavne, he's great.
Why can we get
he would be
a list?
fantastic. That's right.
To get a list.
Fantastic.
Okay, I cannot write anything down.
What's his name?
Einhorn.
You speak to him. You have a shaykhis with him, right?
Yeah. Again, I can't take a chayes on this project because I'm still very much invested in the other Ksavis Kashrus, and this is going to be we're going to be very, very involved right now in building that up, and I can't spread myself too thin.
But you can speak to one guy.
I need to make a phone call to Yavne and to him. Call with all pleasure. I'm ready to do it. If I need to reach out to someone in Torah anytime, I'm here too. I feel like we should take.
Someone has to take this on.
You're right. I take the achrayas on it, or one person takes the achrayas.
So one minute.
Main helpers and anybody that, and then as we come on the Minatzchim meetings, we all chip in which all the things that we can do, to help out.
Okay, so Talashevsky, you ready to get on board? You seem like the guy can do it.
I landed here, Baruch Hashem. I'm so glad I'm here.
You've got to say Bahashkacha Pratis.
Yeah, I think
you didn't land. This was so maybe this is
I
again.
don't know if it's a good idea. I'm dealing with a lot right now.
What? What am I here listening to? I'm listening to something that's jumping ship. Okay, get fake the mashpia and get back to me. Okay.
Where's Naparstek? Who's
Naparstek has his thing going.
Yeah. Everybody, we gotta spread the goods here. We want everybody to have
Shmuley Litvin, where's he? He knows how to get things done.
Okay, and he told us that we should speak to Adela.
Adela who?
Talashevsky, right over here.
Oh, Adela Talashevsky. Oh, your name's Aden also.
Oh, that's right. The two Aden. And guess what? There's Chodesh Av is Aaron Akon's yard time. So the two of you called Aden are now being memorial on this Indians.
Mandy Majeski, Arya Lang, Mandy Rubenfeld, Ruben Wolf, SG.
You know what? Maybe we can come up with an idea who can be from the whole group of Minatzchim, who can be involved. We have to get other people involved here.
Yeah.
Just get that question.
Yeah.
So who can be involved? Adela, you're number one. You're gonna definitely be involved, Bez Hashem. Correct? Bez Hashem is Baruch.
I said, you know, the Chodesh Av is the yard site of Aaron HaKohen, and we're doing it as Chodesh Av, so we have a right of
Oh, they're doing the yearly thing again. We did last year. We're all together. Vlad Frisco, Andy Winfeld, Belang, and Majeski. Deniski. Anyway, Deniski.
Rabbi Kievman, we can hear you. Are you talking to all of us or just to yourself?
Hi.
Can I
Okay,
ask
so
a
why?
question?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's the goal for this event? I know obviously the goal is Bias Mashiach Tzidkenu, but the scholars of Mashiach Tzidkenu,
The
but
goal
what,
is to get the ball rolling, and people should talk about it. Not only talk about it, be involved with it. But should learn the Inyan, learn the Inyanim.
okay, when you say people should learn the Inyanim, is there a way to matriculate, to see like what, how many people, how much should they learn? What's
Very
our goal
simple.
for this event?
When you make this nice
Hold on,
event, obviously it's not done yet. It's an idea.
Okay, but
Now it can be expanded.
let me
It can be
jump
expanded.
in.
Yeah, go ahead.
We had the Vikshu event. So for Vikshu, we had advertisements in all the newspapers saying, in different ways, saying that there was going to be an event where you're not going to come together and going to daven for Mashiach. In the same way, and you would put all these fancy names, and it drew a big crowd.
Do we know how many people it drew? How many people got?
According to their estimations that we got, I mean, I haven't verified it. We had close to 500,000 people that participated. It was huge. And if that's the case, for a Kinnis Torah, I don't think it'll have the same, maybe, but you know, if it's a 24, we're taking the idea of the 24-hour Fabrengen that the Total has done, but making it into a world event, not a Lubavitcher event. Obviously, we should definitely have 3 or 4 Lubavitcher presenters. But in addition to that, something like this, I believe Yossi Jacobson would be amazing because he will be a draw both for the Frum and the Nam.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, for the Vikshu, not necessarily, I thought that was that. But for this, I think he would be great. And have other speakers, you know, known people. And they're all talking. We take different sugyas and different inyanim. And Munim Bias Mashiach, what's it going to be like after Mashiach comes? We can take a big
Q&A.
We can give a posting. We can give a posting. 1 or 2 or 3 poskim who can talk about halacha in the days of Mashiach, certain inyanim that are going to be negeya. You know, all kinds
we can also. I forget. We can also.
I think we should make a
Din. They should pass. And Mashiach should come.
Yeah, I think that's already missing. I think this should be kept to this Inyan. From there, you know, it should be.
Maybe we should make a Google Doc that just like we have all like the subjects, we have all these ideas, so they don't get.
I can give you a whole list of subjects right off the bat. Meaning, I have a list already made of tons of subjects.
Okay, and a list of speakers also.
That's what we're trying to put together. But obviously, you want to be able to put together something serious quite early. So by the time you get to middle of Sivan, you are able to start creating already the ads and put it out there. It gets in. Obviously, we'll have to have money for it because you have to advertise it in all the newspapers and places like that. People start seeing it. They're drawn to it. They'll be able to join it Zoom, but they'll also be able to join and watch it on YouTube, similar to the Totals. That's the whole project.
So basically, we have a date. We have a stimulus, what we're going to be doing. We have 24 hours. People are going to be speaking. We put together a list of names of people that we want to present, and a budget, and then we need a list of topics. Boom. We're done.
Yeah.
Reuven, if you're talking, you're muted.
One of the things we mentioned last week is that we should, if possible, if we can roll this over to non-Lubavitchers, that they take ownership of it. Because we could give them the idea, but let them run with it. It might be more successful in terms of more pneumias that for them. In other words, it's not like a Lubavitcher project that does this,
Right.
rather a Indian that they are putting together. That's why it came. We could go to someone like Torah Anytime or people like that. And this can be, because basically they need to be convinced, and I think people know it, that
Great idea.
if you put Mashiach in your YouTube video description, you have at least 20% more listeners.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody
Not a
today
joke.
interested in with the topic of Mashiach. It became
Yeah.
a household word.
It is.
You're going to have a few thousand Christians there too, and people who believe that they're Mashiach, like I have my things. But the concept is something that is reverberating. People are very interested in it. So I think if they buy into the idea, we need someone to sell them the idea, and they buy into it, they might run with it. And it could be really, really, really beautiful and really special. And we can. I don't think we were the first ones to do a 24-hour learn-a-thon, but maybe we were. So we could show them the prototype of the Lubavitcher total flow and say, this is what we did. You guys can advertise this and make, do something huge with it. This would be fantastic.
I think that if we came to somebody like Torah Anytime with like somewhat of a program put together, we have like certain speakers already on board, then it might be a little bit more compelling for them to take it on.
Yeah. See, Torah Anytime would love a project like this. They want to promote their Torah Anytime, and they are Torah, and this is Torah Anytime. Think about it. It's 24 hours. It's literally Torah Anytime. It's a good way to promote, Torah Anytime, and for the whole. It's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody there?
So who knows anyone there? Exactly. That was the next question.
I will ask my father if he knows someone, but I'm not sure. I'll ask him today. As soon as I get off, I'll ask him. Be'ez Hashem.
I might know someone. I know someone. I don't know how involved they are, but I could find out.
Oh, wait,
Also,
wait,
having a shliach from
Rabbi
Ukraine.
Rabbi Yamin, he probably has a connection. Your
Okay,
Rabbi
here in 2006,
and he
Shimon Kolyakov and his brother Reuven Kolyakov from Queens, Bulgarian community, along with Yosef Davis, started Torah Anytime in order to give their friends and family the ability to experience Torah classes wherever they were.
Well, one second here. Rabbi Yamin, whatever his name, what's his last name?
Who?
He's his Rabbi Lang is close with him.
Yeah, yes.
So
I'll call him.
He would be a perfect teacher. He should be one of the teachers. He'd give a shit in it. He's Gavaldik. So he's one. Start and ask him if he knows any connections to Torah Anytime, because that's how we want to work through it. There we go. That's a good start. I'm gonna call my father to see if he has a connection. Eisenberg. Yeah.
I never heard of him. Okay, Torah Anytime is probably involved. Torah Anytime.
Also,
If you look on their topics, there's no Mashiach on their topics.
One of the shluchim from Ukraine.
Okay, it's fine, but we'll give them
the Ukrainian shluchim, like having them as one of the speakers.
By the way, you could have Rabbi Bleich or one of the not Chabad, rabbis in Ukraine. Also, it could be a draw.
I think we have to make a list.
You know Bleich?
Let's get a list going. Let's get a list. Put a list. No.
I'm gonna have to get off for today. I'm sorry, but I'm rushing to the airport soon.
Was this something I said?
But keep me in the loop. Keep me in the loop. I'm willing to help as much as I can. Okay, and even more than
okay.
I can.
So list. So we're doing it. This, yeah. You have someone else involved, or a couple more chevra that can get them involved. We need guys to take a chayes.
Listen,
To be involved, we can't just have one time and that's it. You know what I mean? It doesn't work that way.
I'll call Rabbi Eisenberg.
We have to get it going. Very good.
Doc.
Get a document and start putting down names.
1 second. First, Mashiach.
24-hour. What do you call it? The 24-hour? No.
Okay.
Torathon.
Okay.
Mashiach Torathon.
Okay.
24-hour Mashiach Torathon of Am Yisrael.
Okay, to do. What do we have to do? We have to call Eisenberg. Arya Link. Call.
We have a date. You said Rosh Chodesh Av.
Rosh Chodesh Av, yeah.
Are you doing this or am I doing this? Or we're both doing this?
You're doing it. You're doing it. Go ahead.
Rosh Chodesh Av.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Paul Eisenberg, that's Arya Lane. For other connections or at any time.
How long are the shiurim supposed to be?
Oh, we'll say maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes. 20 minutes?
What?
When you say 20 minutes, it ends up happening, being a half an hour. You tell them 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah. 20, 25 minutes.
Okay, so that means we need 50 people. At least.
Yeah, yeah.
So 50.
Yeah.
By the way,
Don't forget, this is
here.
international. We have to get from all over the world.
50
Is this going to be live or recorded?
Both. No, it's for live. But the truth is,
Live?
people that can't make it, you can make it pre-recorded.
Okay.
Officially, it's
we also
live.
need like 5 people to MC the event.
Yeah, that's true.
Here,
Exactly.
y'all gold. That's a good idea. If we get him, you know, that storyteller guy, everybody loves him.
Mm-hmm. Put it down.
Jacobson. Eingold. What is it? What his name was? Rabbi Einhorn.
Okay, I'm going to get off and make my call right now.
Yeah, shkoyach. Yes, do that.
Okay, sharing this with